Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on a look that I have just been really obsessed with lately. My boyfriend and I, like, our favorite show right now is Very Cavallari, and we're just guilty pleasure obsessed with it. He's a big football fan, so the fact that Jay Cutler's on there, and I love Kristen, I love like the hills and Laguna Beach and everything, so it's like our guilty pleasure on Sunday nights that we look forward to. And I am like, again, obsessed with her Uncommon James line. I am a gold jewelry person through and through. I love everything, and I've been trying to get him to buy me those girl boss earrings. They're so cute, but they're sold out. So I like scroll through her Instagram feed for Uncommon James all the time, and Kristen's makeup is bomb. It is so good. It is so bronzy. She is just like, her cheekbones are so defined, and I've just been obsessed with that makeup look since she posted the first photo with it. I mean, she just looks amazing. So I'm not like all techie or anything with like my videos, so I actually had to pull up my laptop to get a picture of it. So this is the one that I'm gonna kind of go off of. Oh my god, glare. So she's got like just the bronziest look going on. Her eyes are just really deep and brown. I don't know how to make that. There we go. And her cheekbones are just like chiseled. They look so good. And so I think it'd be not too difficult to try to recreate, but I'm obsessed with it. I love that bronzy summer look. So we're gonna go ahead and try to recreate it. I haven't tried to do it yet, so we'll just kind of see how that goes. Okay, I'm gonna pull my hair back real quick. So I'm gonna be using my Beautycounter products, obviously. So I already have my foundation and everything on. If you want to see how I apply that and what products I use, you'll need to go back to one of my previous videos, and I've got that up for you. All right, clipping that back. I've already got, again, like I said, my face on. I'm going to go ahead and set my face with powder. I'm going to use the Beautycounter mattifying powder just to kind of set my under eye area, which I have not done yet. I'm just going to wipe away some of the creasing of the concealer, and then go in with the powder. I don't know what to do with my mirror. There we go. So like I said, like every Sunday night we look forward to watching Very Cavallari. It's super funny, and she is just girl boss, and I love it. She was like the evil one on, you know, Laguna Beach and the hills, but she was the one that you like loved to hate, you know? God, I miss Laguna Beach and the hills. Those were like my favorite shows in middle school. I loved it. Middle school, yeah. All right, I'm just gonna dust this powder all over my face. Excuse my sinuses. All right, we're gonna bronze it up. That's the first thing that I'm gonna go into. I'm gonna use powder products mostly for this look. It's just a little bit easier when you're trying to like contour and everything like that. And her contour doesn't look too ashy or anything like that. It still looks like just basically really bronzy. So that's kind of what I'm gonna go for. So we'll go ahead and go into bronzer. I'm gonna use the new Beautycounter bronzers, which are just amazing. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of, this is Surf. So this is the medium bronzer. And then the dark one, this is Cabana. So here they are both side by side. This is a little bit more orangey. This is a little more ashy. This will probably work for like to actually get into like the contours of my cheekbones. So I'm gonna take my all-time favorite bronzing brush, the Bare Minerals Flawless Face Brush, and I'm gonna start with Surf, and just kind of go around where I normally bronze. And this look was just calling my name because I just love bronzer. So I'm like, I have to do it. And I am obsessed with her jewelry line. I just think everything is so pretty. I love gold jewelry. I'm not a big silver fan. I feel like gold just looks better with my skin tone. I don't know, is that a thing? I just always thought silver looked weird on me. We're just really, really going in with the bronzer here. She has such a skinny face. Ugh. And then she doesn't have a lot down her nose, so I'm just gonna like lightly dust my nose with bronzer, but not a lot. She doesn't have like a big contour going on or anything like that. Okay, so that is Surf. I'm gonna go in with Cabana to like deepen the contour a little bit. And I'm gonna start off with this like really precise brush. It is the Morphe 510. That way I can like really get into the contours of my cheeks. So I'm just gonna kind of guide this along here. And I want to somehow do this without looking like a pumpkin. Again, just like in the contours of your cheeks. Blend it out. Use a big brush to go along my hairline. And down my neck. I think I'm gonna go in with my matte bronzer too, because that is a little more on the cool side. This is number 1. And we'll just kind of build that. Every bronzer today. All bronze. And then I'll show you guys a trick of how to like carve out your cheekbones if you use powder, because sometimes powder, it can kind of fall down further than you want it to. So I'll show you a little trick. All right, I'm gonna use a little bit of concealer, and here, I'm gonna go in my big bag here. I'm gonna use the Touch Up Pan Concealer in the shade Fair. Sorry, I didn't have it out in front of me. I love this stuff. So we're gonna clean up basically the contour area to make it a little bit sharper. And I'm going to, what brush do I want to use for that? Let's just use a simple, just a Real Techniques brush here. So I'm going to take that and kind of follow the bottom of my cheekbone kind of to the corner of my lip. And we're gonna blend it out. And it, honestly, on that picture, it really looks like she just has that harsh line. So we're gonna kind of leave it. Do the other side. And blend that out. I already feel like a bronzed goddess here. All right, now I'm gonna go in with that powder, the mattifying powder, and kind of bake underneath. So using my Real Techniques sponge, I'm gonna take the powder on it and just kind of glide it where I put the concealer. I don't even remember the last time I baked. It's been a long time. I'm actually gonna do that underneath my eyes just for the fact that I'm gonna be using a lot of eyeshadow and I already have my foundation on. So I'm going to do the same thing underneath my eyes using a smaller Real Techniques sponge. And this is just another trick that you can do to avoid eyeshadow fallout. So that's what I'm more so using it for rather than baking. So, okay, eyes. Going to use my new palette from Beautycounter. This is the classic one. I think this would be absolutely perfect for this look. So I'll show you guys again the eyeshadow. It's just so bronzy and smoky, and I think that those tones in the classic palette are just gonna look amazing to do that with. So let's go ahead and put some color down. I'm gonna start with the shade Suede, and let me get my mirror here. That is going to be my transition color, going in the crease and a little bit above. She has great eyes, like the structure of her eyelids and everything be perfect to put eyeshadow on. So her lid is really dark, and it's pretty light up to the brow bone. So we'll just lay this color down so we have a good transition between those dark shades and the light shades. And put a little bit on my lid just so there's some powder down so I can blend the other colors. All right, then we're gonna go right in with the shade Sable, just a deep, deep brown. And, well, not deep, deep, but deep enough. Okay, starting that on my lid, pretty low, and I wanna make sure that it is all over my lid pretty evenly, and then start to blend it up. Like I said, I don't want too much of the color to go up past my crease. She only has like a little bit, but kind of right under the crease here. This is fun because this is not a look that I would normally do either. So, breaking out of the comfort zone here. Same thing over here. Packing it on that lid and then blending up. So quiet in here. Boyfriend's at work. My dog is at daycare. And I'm loving it. Took a nap today. Like, I work evening shifts, and my dog wakes me up so early. That's just his biological clock, and it's like getting up earlier than my normal time has just been exhausting, but I'm slowly getting used to it. Okay, so I have the shade Sable all over my lid there, and I'm gonna use a fluffy blending brush that doesn't have any shadow on it. This is the one I just used was a Sigma E25. Now I'm going to a Morphe M433. Kind of the same brush, except I feel like the Morphe one is a little more of a natural bristle brush and it's not as silky or soft or whatever you want to call it. All right, then I'm gonna take a little bit more. Kind of pressing that into the outer V. I'm going up a little bit. And also when I saw this look, and I was just like, oh my God, this would be perfect to do with my classic palette. Perfect. Turning out good so far. Okay, I'm going to take a different brush and kind of blend that out. This is just a random one I got from Amazon. I actually did a review on a brand that I ordered of brushes off of Amazon, and that is in one of my previous videos, so you can check that out if you want to, if you're in the market for some new brushes but don't want to break the bank. All right, then to deepen up the crease even more, I'm gonna go into my Ultimate Nudes palette, and I'm gonna take the shade Espresso, and that really, I'm just gonna keep close to my lower lash line. Like, I'm not going to blend it up too far. I mean, we'll just see how it goes, but we'll start in the lower lash line, or the lash line with that. Because it is kind of close to a black. Her lashes are pretty full too in that look. So I'm literally placing it right on the lash line. And then I'm going to blend it here in a second. Putting that darker color on the lash line too also helps your eyelashes look more full. All right, so I just put that down, and now I'm gonna take the shade Sable again. And I'm gonna use a smaller blending brush to blend those two colors together. Find the one that I want. The one that I want. One of pencil brush like this. And just kind of smoke it out. I'm like slouching, sorry. I don't know if you guys can tell that it is a little bit darker there. It's a little bit darker and smokier in the lash line. I'm actually going to take a little bit more of Espresso. Kind of just right against the lash line again, a little bit above it. And take Sable again. And just blend the heck out of it. And what I like about this look too is it's messy. Like, you don't have to be clean. Just go in there and blend. You guys can see how smoky it's getting. All right, then I'm gonna take another brush I used earlier with no shadow on it and blend everything together. Am I Kristen Cavallari yet? No? Okay. All right, so that is the look for the upper lids. I'm gonna put a little bit of a highlight on there just because I want to. So I'm gonna take the shade Ivory from that palette. Sorry, I didn't take my mirror out of there. And just hit the brow bone a little bit. I might blend that out actually, because I feel like she has more just a matte look going on. Eh, maybe not. I'll blend it away. So just a little bit, but not much. Okay, I think I want to blend it up a little bit further. Again, it's the first time that I'm doing this, so bear with me. Bringing it up a little bit higher with no shadow though. So this is just a brush I used earlier to blend it out. Okay, now we're gonna go to the lower lash line, and hers is just like, again, just super smoky. It doesn't look like she's wearing pencil eyeliner or anything in her waterline, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take that pencil brush that I was using earlier to smoke it out, and I'm gonna go on my lower lash line. Kind of just covering that entire lower part of my lid, and then attaching it to the top shadow. Same thing over here. Sorry, I make all these weird faces when I do makeup, like who doesn't? There's really being smoky with it and attaching it to the top. Oh, my eyes got really watery. She's got just a little bit of an inner corner highlight. Just a little. I'm gonna use the shade Cashmere from the Ultimate Nudes palette. This one there. It's a little bit softer than the one in my classic palette. Totally forgot that this brush was broken. Okay, a little bit over here. Basically, that's it. Just really simple. I'm gonna take a little bit of espresso and kind of deepen up this corner here. But honestly, like, that's her look. Okay, so we're gonna go on to mascara, and I'm assuming she has false lashes on, but we ain't gonna do that today. That takes time. So just curling them, and then you know that I'm gonna use my Honest Beauty mascara. You know it. Because it just gives me like false eyelashes in a mascara tube, and I love it. And unlike, like, this has a primer in it, unlike other primers and stuff, it doesn't look like, they're not fibers, you know? I don't really know what it is that they use, but it's just like a white goop. That's what I'm gonna call it, a white goop. So I laid that down over my lashes until they turn a little white. And I actually think I'm running low on this mascara. And other side. So it's been like my go-to. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit, and then I'm gonna wipe away the powder underneath my eyes here. And it also gives you like just an extra highlight. And looks seamless. Then we're gonna buff away the powder down here. All right, and we'll finish with the mascara. Like I said, it just like looks like I'm wearing false lashes. My eyelashes are decently long, just thanks to my mom. So this just really is a great product to use to enhance that. And it's a mascara that's good for you. And I just really love mascara. All right, then I'm gonna go with my OG as well, my Beautycounter Volumizing Mascara for my lower lash line. No clumps. No clumps whatsoever. All right. So then I'm gonna go on to lips. She has more of like a nude lip, if y'all can see. I know that's really annoying. So just a nude lip, and I'm gonna use my Beautycounter Lip Sheer in Twig, which I just think is fantastic. And I just thought it would be perfect with this look. It's a little bit of a pinky, but I love that color. And then I did my eyebrows already, but I'm gonna take a spoolie through them because sometimes the powder can mess those up a little bit. Okay, so there's that. Just a good bronzy look inspired by Kristen Cavallari herself. I think it turned out really good. This is like a really like drama look. I'm not used to wearing like dark eyeshadow just like all over my lid, but I think it turned out really good. All I need to finish the look are those girl boss earrings. I mean, please, that will look so good here. All right, so if you liked this tutorial, go ahead and give it a like and give me a subscribe to my channel, please. And I have a few more videos coming your way, but I was just obsessed with this makeup look that Kristen has been rocking on her Uncommon James Instagram. So if you want to see more looks like this, she has her, like, she's a model in all of her pictures there. Her makeup just looks bomb, and her makeup artist, like, I love it. So I think that this turned out really well. It was super simple, super easy. And again, I did it all using my Beautycounter products, and I can't talk enough about it. This eyeshadow palette is what brought it through, came through for me, and I think everybody needs to buy that. So just saying. I'm going to link my Beautycounter website below so you can shop through the Ultimate Nudes palette as well as the Classic palette, and these new bronzers. So we just launched these a couple weeks ago, new bronzers, blushes, and eyeshadows. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.